What's up? What's up, baby? This BigA. I'm back. Yeah, back with another chapter, another episode, another video on how to catch a good mate, how to acquire a good mate. I'm sorry that I haven't really got to the nitty gritty about how you can do this yet, but there's so many things I need to talk about. So many things that keep coming up as I deal with young people on the job, at my church, in public, and as I see things going on. There's some strange stuff be going on these days. And women, I'm sorry, I have to apologize, baby, because y'all ain't got much of a chance. I'm sorry. Either we have failed to teach some of our young men how to be men. Maybe they went without fathers, maybe they didn't have men in their lives. But I'm sorry, I see some of these young men make me believe we've done a miserable job of showing them, what it is to be a man, how to treat a woman, and how to keep a good woman. And I know there's a shortage of our men, and I know that, sorry, our men are crossing over for whatever reasons. Hopefully it's for love. I know it's not always for love. Sometimes it's just for simplicity. It's for ease, because they got it in their head. So I don't know if this new generation feel like things should be easy. But easy is not always good. For whatever reason, there's some failure going on among our young men. I see our young men doing things that just don't rest easy with me. Communicating with my daughters, if you don't know much about me, I got 4 daughters. So, seeing how they interact with young men, how young men interact with them, it's saddening. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some of my daughters who have good young men in their lives, and they're doing their thing. But I see a too large a percentage of young men that have just gone astray. You're thinking your logic is flawed. You feel like you place more priority on having fun than you do anything else. I mean, simple things like, my generation, we were a generation that was considered to be wild by, our parents. And yet still, we got our act together at a very young age. We realized at a very young age that if we wasn't going to do the right thing, we was not going to get the woman of our choice. We were not going to get the jobs. We weren't going to be able to keep those jobs. So we managed to get our act together early. I'm seeing young men that are close to 30 years old or in their 30s that are still trying to get themselves together. We were taught by our fathers that hard work got us everywhere. We were taught to treat women and treat the elderly in a certain way. Be respectful on the job. To always respect leadership. These things we were taught. And those things, hey, say what you will about my generation, but my generation is doing it. My generation, we for the largest part, we have our jobs. We got our bank. We got our automobiles, our homes, our wives, our children, our grandchildren, our savings accounts, our investments, our stocks. We're doing our thing. And it didn't take us 35 years to get it together. But, we had a lot of respect that was pounded into us. And I'm seeing things that are just disheartening, I heard, about a young lady that had a flat, and her man thought he was teaching her a lesson by not helping her change the flat. Now, the sad thing is she was a woman enough to actually drop this sad sack off at his place, at his house, after he refused to get out and change the flat. When, I think she should have pulled over right that minute and say, here's your 2 choices. Change that flat or get the hell out of my car and walk. And I can call my dad, my brother, my cousin, my other friend, a real man to come and change his flat. You know, young ladies, y'all too soft on these men. And I know some of the men are going to say you're too rough on them, okay? That could be true in some situations, but a lot of cases I'm seeing it's not true. You're creating these rats. You're creating these guys that aren't worth a dime. Do yourself a favor and do other women a favor and be true to yourself first, okay? If you got men that ain't holding up, they're not standing up to the test, I mean, don't waste your time. Why you wasting your time with fools? Somebody who is looking at you and wanting to talk to you, but he can't because he see you being occupied by this idiot. Okay? It don't take a man all that time to get his act together, baby. And listen, if he ain't got it together by the time he's 25, you probably need to watch him closely. He may not get it together. And if he ain't got it together by the time he's 30, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Because my generation, by the time we were 30, we were working on mortgages and, you know, cars, automobile payments, and improving our credit and, you know, taking care of our children. We were working on a whole lot of stuff by the time we were 30. So baby girls, all I can say to y'all is, you know, don't settle. You don't have to settle. You relax, kick back, focus on yourself, and focus on your own Christian beliefs, you know, focus on God. And don't worry, God will take care of you. Have no fear. God will be in your corner. But don't waste your time with these young men. If your young man talking about, you know, yeah, I believe in God, but they don't go to church, baby, hey, church gives a young man some moral ground. This is why our parents insisted on us going to church. We might have nodded out sometime in church or wasn't paying attention sometime in church, but I'm going to tell you, we still picked up a lot of things from church. We still made full circle, as they say, and went back to the initial teachings of our parents. And church gives a man moral grounding. Okay, being around other people doing the right thing. Being around people doing the right thing teaches you a lot, okay? And that goes for men and women. But if you got a man that, you know, talking about I believe in God, but you got to make him climb out of the chair and go to church, you got to force him to go to church, hey, go ahead and get lost. You know, find you somebody else. Don't waste your time on that one. Because if he's not trying to be around people that's focusing on good things, that's talking about good things, that's accomplishing good things, he's not going to do that either. I'm sorry. You know, Mama used to say dogs hang with dogs and cats run with cats and birds fly with birds and fish swim with fish. Sorry, but, you know, if he's hanging around weed heads, he's a weed head too. Okay, if he's hanging around guys that's cheating, being abusive to their women, and more than likely he's the same way. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a few of us out there, you know, we handle our friends like that with a long handle spoon because we're trying to change them. We're trying to encourage them to do the right thing. But ladies, you know, don't fool around with these guys, these half men, these what I call man-childs. Don't waste your time with these guys, okay? If he's not treating you like he would treat his own mother, he ain't the right guy, okay? Because we as men, I wouldn't be nasty and abusive to women simply because my mother, my sisters, you know, the women in my family, my aunts, I love these women. Why on earth would I treat a woman any other way but respectful and with love? And young men, I'm going to tell you this for your own sake. Don't keep that up. First of all, if you're abusive, watch your back. That's right. Watch your back. Because these young ladies, they got fathers, they got uncles, they got brothers, they got cousins, they got friends. They got guys that like them and don't even want to see them with you in the first place. Now, they ain't going to stand for you being abusive. You're going to be abusive to the wrong one, and you're going to get what's coming to you, okay? Secondly, you gonna keep wasting your time trying to be a shoestring player out there, and you're gonna miss out on the best opportunity of your life, okay? You're gonna find out later on when you're walking alongside holding hands with that lot lizard that you could have been with the girl of your dreams, but it's too late. Some of you already done found that out. Some of you have already missed the opportunity. You have already had a good woman, okay, and did all the wrong things in all the wrong ways, okay, and lost that good woman. And right now, you with somebody else, holding hands with somebody else, and don't want to be with that person. You can't get that other woman out of your mind because that was the woman you really wanted to be with. That was the woman of your dreams, but you, like a fool, didn't know how to respectfully treat that woman. And you lost her. Rightfully so. And some good guy like myself just scooped her up. And I ain't gonna let her go. We ain't gonna let her go when we get her. We know a good woman when we see one. Some of us, we know a good woman when we see one. And yes, guys, I'm not trying to say that you can't go and win that woman back. Okay, but what you need to do to win that woman back, most of you ain't got it in you to do it. You see, because a man like myself, if I lost a woman in my dreams, first of all, I'm going to do everything I can do to keep my woman. I mean, I'm going all in. You understand what I'm saying? She gets all my money and all my time, okay, and all my love, because, I want to keep her. And secondly, if I did lose her, oh, you can bet I'd go and beg on hand and knees. If she got bills, I'd ask, can I pay those bills off for you? Can I do something to help you out? And I'd be doing that until I won her back, But this is what men in my era did. You see, we held our ground. When we got something good, we knew how to keep it. So young men, all I can say is get yourself together. The best way you can do that is go to church. Get around some Christians. Get away from these fools who out there trying to be player and getting over on women. Because you ain't going to learn nothing from another fool. Two fools can't teach each other nothing. You better get in church. You better try to learn some things. Get yourself some moral grounding, okay? That's going to help you out a lot. Take it from BigA. I want to see you succeed, young brothers. I want to see you happy. I want to see you in love because it all fits together, okay? It all fits together. Once you get your moral life together, once you do things like tithe, you're going to find you're going to be paying your bills. Once you start cleaning yourself up, you're going to be cleaning your house up, your car up, your act on your job, your credit. It all ties together. Doing the right thing ties together. Because one thing, you see the success, you feel the success, you notice the success of one thing from you doing the right thing, and it makes you want to do the right thing in other areas and in other places. It all ties together, okay? So get yourself together, get your soul together, get your act together, get your head together, okay? Get your money together, get your credit together. It all ties together. I wish you well. Ladies, be careful out there. There's too many young fools out there. Okay? Too many young fools out there. And you don't have to be stuck with a young fool. Trust me. Take care of yourself. Take care of your heart and your soul. God's going to send you a good man. You want to know how to get a good man, a good woman? Become a good man. And a good woman will come to you. God will send you one. Become a good woman, and God will send you a good man. This is BigA. I'm hollering at you once again, baby. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm dropping some knowledge on you, and this is going to do you good. Until next time, peace.